I have a Monkees puppet.
Cool. That was the fictitious boy band pretending to be the Beatles in a sitcom that actually sold records because people did like the music all of a sudden.
Right, right.
It's a puppet, right? You're supposed to put it on your hand?
You stick your hand in it, and the heads are hollow, so if you get your fingers in there, and then you could move around their heads.
Okay, it looks kind of like they're all on a giant sleeping bag, but...
They were good friends.
It actually has 4 heads on it with the 4 characters from the Monkees, and they bicker back and forth and argue just like they did in the TV series. Oh, if I could go on a date with one of the Monkees, it would definitely be Davy. He's dreamy, and I just love Davy.
Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
So I'm not really familiar with the Monkees. Which one's which?
Okay, this one's Davy, Mike, we have Peter, and then we have Mickey. And they banter back and forth.
Hey, there's someone at the door about the rent. Who? The landlord.
There's someone at the door about the rent, the landlord.
I think I'm falling in love. Not again.
Davy was the dreamer.
I think the show actually kind of turned them into a real band at some point. I don't know if you could be a Beatles fan and a Monkees fan, or the Monkees are blasphemy to Beatles collectors. And I don't know how much of a Monkees collector's market there is out there for it. What are you looking to do with it?
I'd like to sell it.
Any idea how much?
I would like to get around $300 for it.
Okay. I've got a friend who's a curator for the Hard Rock Hotel. Deals with music, rock star memorabilia. I think this would be right up his alley. Do you mind if I have him come down and take a look at it?
That'd be great.
It looks like it's in great condition, but I'm not sure what Monkees merchandise goes for. So I called Warwick in to come down and check it out.
The Monkees. I've seen these. I never heard one.
Well, check it out and tell me what you think.
I just want to hear it talk.
Come on, guys. Quit monkeying around.
Clever. The Monkees were a pretty big phenomenon in mid-60s, a band created for TV, but they learned to play and they satisfy their audience's need to see them, and they played some pretty big dates. They sold out the Hollywood Bowl. That's pretty good.
Okay, I always just kind of considered them like a parody band.
The producers didn't want to hire a real band. They wanted actors, singing actors, and then they got the best songwriters. Neil Diamond wrote songs for the Monkees.
Oh, wow. So what exactly was the premise of the show?
I don't think there was much premise. It was 4 musicians living in one house together and monkeying about. The merchandisers went out of their way to produce a lot of stuff for the kids that watched the shows, but it didn't last beyond the years of the show. So what's your concerns about this?
I just don't have any idea what it could be worth or how collectible they are.
It doesn't go as high as if it was Beatles. If you had this same thing from the Beatles, it would be thousands of dollars.
So, Warwick, what do you think it's worth?
I think I would be happy to pay $275 for it.
$275? Okay, I appreciate you coming down, man. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure. Sir?
Rock on.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Right now, as an investment, rock and roll memorabilia is going through the roof. So this was probably $1.95 when it came out. To survive 40 years and then to be worth almost $300, that's good. That's good.
So you just heard my guy. If I were to buy it, I could reasonably expect to sell it for $275. You wanted 3. What's the lowest you'll take for it?
I'll go $250 on them.
How about $150?
How about $175?
All right, you got a deal.
Okay, great.
Show me write you up over there.
All right.
Thank you.
Come on.
I made a little money on this puppet. I made around $50 on him, so I'm happy with that.